I'm going to be doing a haul today. I feel like it's been a while. It's going to be a long video, I think, so maybe get yourself a drink or something. A couple of weeks ago I was on holiday. While I was away I bought a few things and I really wanted to share them with you. Some of them you've already, well, this you've already seen, this like cute little bag, but actually what I wanted to show you was the beauty products that I got, because I love going to foreign countries and seeing the homegrown brands that you have in your stores that we don't get over here. Let's talk about this though. This was something that I purchased at Heathrow Terminal 3. I got to Heathrow at 5 in the morning. About 2 weeks before I went away, I was so stressed. Like, you know when you actually look back and you realise how stressed you were, but at the time you knew you were stressed, but you didn't realise how badly. Because I was going on holiday and I work for myself and I have no staff. And I work with my husband, like we work for the same company, which is our own company. And we both knew that when we went on holiday, we were gonna have to work, but we tried to get as much done before we went away so that we wouldn't have to do so much, if that makes sense. And so I felt like I broke myself a bit the 2 weeks before because I was working so hard, and in addition to that I didn't want to have to film YouTube videos before I went, so I was also trying to film and edit a load of YouTube videos. Anyway, the day that we got up for the airport, I didn't even get up, I'd been awake all night. I had to get up and leave the house at 3 in the morning, got to the airport at 5, and then once we checked in, Chanel opened, and it was like a beacon. I was there in my pajamas. You think I'm joking? I was wearing a baseball hat, trainers, and pajamas that didn't look like pajamas, but they were pajamas. Because I felt like a wreck. I was tired, man. I wanted to relax, and I got to the airport and Chanel opened, and I thought they're going to think that I am not worthy to go in there, but you know me, I really don't care. So I went in there and they were actually really nice. The Chanel store in there I have not been to for a long time. I was very impressed. If you are traveling through the airport, just to let you know, you get a 20% off discount, and it's basically the tax that you get taken off, but you only get that if you're traveling outside of Europe. Now, in Terminal 3, the Chanel that I went into had ready to wear, shoes, handbags, accessories, all the things that you would expect to find in any other Chanel store. I didn't see any classic pieces, but then to be honest, I didn't ask either, but the things there were seasonal pieces. But I expected there to be gross seasonal pieces, you know, the bits no one wants to buy, but I was wrong. It was full of things from the spring summer collection that were all really nice, that were all just, you know, damn, if I was traveling outside of Europe, I'd have been laughing. Anyway, I got this and I didn't know what it was called. I had loads of you asking me, and a subscriber called Claire. Claire, I love you. You're so nice. You always answer people's questions in the comments, and someone had asked what it was and you have said what it is. So thank you, Claire. This is what it's called. This was around about £2,450. If you were traveling outside of Europe, you had a £500 discount on that. So around about £500. It took it down to just under 2,000 with the discount. As you can see, it's got a pocket on the back. It's in caviar leather, which was another thing that interested me because the lambskin marks up so badly, and they seem to make most things in that. On the inside, it's got 2 different compartments, and it's also got a chain handle. You can either take it off entirely, or you can keep it on there and you can wear it crossbody or over your shoulder. I love the colour, and this is one thing I was trying to show. I vlogged about this. The colour on the camera, it looks really washed out yellow, but it's not. It's like a really deep lemon. It's beautiful. So I'm very fortunate to have this bag, and it's very pretty and it's perfect for summer. I will put all of the details that I know of about this below. So that's possibly the most exciting thing. Then I went into Sephora, which we don't have in the UK. We used to years ago, but we don't now. My favourite brand in Sephora is Sephora's own brand, and one of the things that I really like are their sheet masks that they do. And I got a few different things. I got an eye mask, which is the pearl eye mask. And why did I get that? What does it do? I don't know. I would have seen, anyway. I also got this because I really wanted to try this. It's a charcoal nose strip. With these things, what I quite like is in my bathroom, I have like a big clear glass vase, and I put these in there, and it's really nice. Like, apart from the fact it looks quite pretty because you see all the different colours, It's quite nice when you go in there in the evening and you think, I want to put on a face mask, and you've got a few things to pick from. Also, like when my friends come over, if anyone's like, I do have a couple of friends who are like, should we just do face masks and watch a film? And it's quite nice to have things that are sanitary, you know, like in these, as opposed to it being in a tube. It's quite nice and quite fun. I then got a pomegranate one, and then one that I got that isn't Sephora. It is by Too Cool for School. It is Pumpkin 24 Karat Gold Mask. Now the reason why I got this is last October I got the, oh my god, what is the brand? Peter Thomas Roth, I think it is, and it was the pumpkin mask, and I still use that now, and it's very good. I think it's got AHAs in it, possibly. And I was seeing such good results with it that I saw this and I thought that this looked really good. Let me tell you why I thought that. I can't tell you what it says because it's got every language except English, but I saw something on the point of sale stand. These are sleeping masks, both from Sephora again. How big are these? These are like 8 mil, and they're like little pods basically, and I got a Lotus sleeping mask, and this one, what is this? This is like hydrating, moisturizing and soothing, and then this one, which is rose, this is hydrating as well. I got a lip balm in coconut, which is like one of my favorite scents. My favorite scents when it comes to fruit things are banana and coconut. And I got this hand cream. I haven't tried it actually. This is by Toni Moly. Oh my god, you guys, this literally smells like banana flavor McDonald's milkshake. That is the best flavor. I don't like drinking it because milk makes me feel sick, but that fake banana taste. Then I got one of their bubble baths in the vanilla smell, and I also got this, another one of those Peter Thomas Roth masks. So you know I mentioned about the pumpkin one, which is really good if you've got enlarged pores or any fine lines. The pumpkin one's really good. It feels really abrasive though. You put it on and it literally, you can feel the burn, and then when you go to take it off, it's full of like sharp, gritty, I think it's aluminium when I read the back. You can have a really good exfoliation, but it leaves your skin looking amazing. And I'd heard about this one. This is the rose stem cell one, and what this one does, this is a repair mask. Yeah, the reason why I got this is it says that it hydrates and it targets early signs of aging, including fine lines and wrinkles, dehydration, dullness. Actually, the smell's not bad either. It's not that sort of really fake rose. It smells a bit like, it's just actually quite delicate. It's a bit Turkish delight. So that was everything that I got at Sephora, and a few days later I found out on this holiday that I was allergic to sunscreen. I came up in this horrible rash, and I was really itchy, and it turned out it was the sunscreen we were using. So we ended up going to this pharmacy to try and find what is it called, like a mineral sunscreen, hypoallergenic or whatever. And while I was in there, I got some things. This particular pharmacy, one of the things I really noticed in Crete, which we don't get so much in the UK, is pharmacies in the UK, you've got places like Boots, and they've got the usual suspects when it comes to brands. But the pharmacies that I saw in Crete were like family-run businesses, but they were small and they were full of unique brands. I wanted I mean, obviously there were some brands that I'd heard of, but there were also some that I hadn't. The first brand that I wanted to talk about, and this is actually where I ended up getting my sun cream from, they're called Apivita. They had got a whole load of face creams that were all based on honey. Everything was like about bee pollen and stuff like that. The one that I decided to get was this. This is the 5 Action Serum, and it's meant to do loads of different things, from firm and tighten and reduce puffiness and everything. I've been using it for a couple of days, so I can't tell you whether it's actually worked. I can say that it's very hydrating and it absorbs very quickly and it feels very nice on. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything, but I really like the brand, and having used their sunscreen, I was really impressed, and it made me want to try out more things. Then I decided to get these. One brand that I absolutely love, and we do get it in the UK but we don't get the full range, is Karat, which is a Greek brand. I've got a friend who's a subscriber who lives in Greece, and she's called Evie. And last year she sent me over a load of Karat stuff that we couldn't get over here at the time. Some of them were these little face masks that you can get in tubes. Anyway, I'm going to this pharmacy and they've got like every flavour, so I was just like grabbing each one. These were €4 each, which is I think about £3. The one that I've already tried is I've tried grapefruit. This is really good if you have oily skin, and I use this on my T-zone. It's very, it's not overly drying, but it feels like you feel really clean after, and it does do quite well, weirdly, at controlling oil if you use it before maybe putting on your face cream. It's almost like a clay. It's like one of those clay ones. The one that I haven't tried that I wanted to try was this. This is Rose, and it's an overnight anti-fatigue mask. Then the other one I got is Instant Uplifting Cranberry, Rich Moisturizing Nectarine. And then this one, which is Instant Firming and Lifting, Goji Berry. If you get a chance to try these, I would definitely recommend it because they're small enough, because they're like €4 or whatever, they're small enough to try and you haven't had to spend a lot of money on like a big pot of one product. It's a good opportunity to try something and see if you like it or not. I'm getting really confused here with what I bought versus what they gave me, because I bought quite a few things and they just were putting all of these free things in the bag. The next two things that I got with this, right, you know that Apivita brand that I just told you about, how they had things that were made out of honey? I didn't want to get the honey stuff because for two reasons. First of all, it was really expensive, and secondly, I had a feeling from the stuff that it was for. It was called Queen Bee, and for the ingredients in it and what it said it did, I think it was for later on in my life as opposed to now, so I didn't get it. But one thing I thought, I'll try it because these were €1 each. This is the Royal Honey. This is a rich moisturizing body cream, and I thought, oh, I'd give that a go. And then also by the same brand, this is another body cream. It's Rose Pepper, and it's firming and reshaping. We may have this in the UK because I feel like I recognize it. This is olive oil and green clay face mask. The reason why I liked it is I'm oily, but I'm dry at the same time. And if I use something that's for dry skin, it oils me up. If I use something for oily skin, it dries me out. So this I thought was interesting because on the back it says it's a face mask with hydrating action. It contains olive oil, aloe vera and green clay. So it hydrates at the same time as cleanse, like pulling out all the rubbish. Then I got another one of these lip balms. This is from the Apivita range and it's called Lip Care Bee Princess. And then the final thing that I got, actually no, second to final thing that I got was from Karat. It's a lip liner. I actually wanted to get this lip liner with a lip gloss that I saw, but they'd sold out of the lip gloss. And I wanted to try it because I haven't seen Karat's beauty products in the UK, although I'm sure they do it. This colour is called 01 Neutral Light. And it's that sort of like browny mauvey colour that I always wear constantly. And I tried it and I thought, that looks quite good, I'm gonna try that. I totally forgot I got this. You know this brand called NUXE, I think it's pronounced? I got the dry body oil last year that's got the gold pieces in it. And it's a lovely oil, it's really, really nice. But more so, I like the smell of it. And I saw this gift set and I thought, actually, everything in there looks really nice. Let me see if I can open it. It has got a anti-fatigue moisturizing cream, a larger version of the body oil, the dry body oil, but it's not the one that's got the glitter in it. So how I typically use this, if you have problems getting on your skinny jeans after, let's say you have your shower in the morning, you moisturize, and then you can't get your clothes on because you've put your moisturizer on, put this stuff on. Your jeans slide on, but also it smells nice. It's easily absorbed into the skin. It's not heavy. It's a really lovely product. Then this, which I hadn't tried, this is the shower oil. Of course it comes with the candle. That smells good. I'm glad this has got a spray on it as well, because the one I've got is a smaller bottle and it's like you've got to tip the oil out and it gets a bit messy. Do you know what's really funny? I'm not knocking any YouTubers, by the way, but you know when you see a YouTuber and they'll be like, I have this new product and I really like it, and then they'll describe the smell and then it's really awkward because they're like, and you're like, dude, I can't smell it. You don't need to smell it. Just tell me it smells nice. If you enjoy the Jo Malone dry body oils, they're quite pricey though. Try this because it's a bit less money and it's just as good, and I think you probably get more. I'll link to whatever I can below. But anyway, thank you again and I will see you in the next video.